Miss Minner, you mustn't turn that off.
It's getting on my nerves.
Sorry, but it's Mrs. Mantle's orders.
Mrs. Mantle, who's she?
She's Mr. Smith's mother-in-law. She wasn't home for dinner tonight.
I didn't even know he was married till a few moments ago.
He's inclined to forget it himself at times. He's, very susceptible.
That Simon agrees susceptible? Maybe my it isn't working today.
The day isn't over yet.
What do you mean?
As night draws on, at 8 o'clock to be precise, he changes.
Changes? How?
Well, during the day, Mr. Smith is a lawyer, a businessman. But at 8 o'clock, the little bird starts singing in his soul, and he begins to bloom.
Bloom?
Any pretty woman can twist him around her finger.
Any pretty woman?
But the prettier she is, the more twisted he gets. It's what they call prenatal influence.
Oh, that's a new alibi for an old complaint.
You notice the lady of the song is called Madeline. That's Mrs. Smith's name also.
And mother-in-law's idea is to keep hubby's mind on his absent wife.
Exactly. Andrews? Yes, sir? His mind is very active tonight.
Ought to have been 2456. Yes, please. Hello? Hello, Minty. Say, listen, Diane. Your husband didn't forget himself and stay home tonight, did he? No, he's out again. Well, listen, this is very important. You put on your prettiest dress and come over here. I found the very lawyer to get your divorce for you. And from all I hear, it won't cost you any more than a smile or two.
That sounds great, Mitty. Who is he? I say, who is he and where can I find him?
He's the lawyer I started working for today, Mr. Richard Smith. You know the address. And, Diane, get here by 8 o'clock. Yes, 8 o'clock. Will you come?
Sure, I'll be there.
Oh, Miss Miller. Mr. Smith wants you to bring a notebook and pencil.
More dictation?
Remarkable how active his mind is tonight. It's nearly 8 o'clock. You had better hurry.
Hurry nothing. I want to see how a man acts when he, blooms.
Good evening, Andrews. I hope you haven't kept dinner waiting for me.
No, ma'am.
Is Mr. Smith finished yet?
He's having his dessert in his room.
Dessert in his room, eh? Well, thank heaven I got home before 8 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a minute, Andrews. I'll take this. It's a new phonograph record. But we must not let him grow tired of the other one.
No, ma'am. A man can be reminded too much of anything, even a wife.
Dessert in his room, eh?
Pardon me, were you looking for someone?
Well, certainly not for you. I had no idea that Mr. Smith was entertaining lady friends.
Well, I'd hardly say I'd gotten that far. I'm only here on trial.
Trial?
Yes. He promised that if I made good today, he'd keep me.
Keep you? Oh, I see. You're the new secretary.
Well, of course. What did you think?
Well, if you knew my son-in-law as I know him, you wouldn't blame me for having misjudged you.
You don't mean he's a passion flower.
No, he's no geranium. And if you're wise, you won't stay here another minute.
I don't mind. I get paid double for it.
Nothing could pay you for what might happen. You're not at all the sort of a young woman that should be around here after 8 o'clock.
You'd be surprised.
Andrew? Andrew! Where in the name of St. Paul? Andrew!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. The up drawer on my filing cabinet's all broken. All my important papers all over the floor. Pick them up at once.
Yes,
at
sir.
once.
Yes.
Miss Minter, you have those papers ready for my signature?
Not yet, Mr. Smith. You see, your mother-in-law...
Oh, hang my mother-in-law.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Oh, hello, Mother. Oh, Mother, pardon my English. I thought you were in Newark.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. But, Richard, if you're not too busy, I would like just a word with you.
One word? Well, that's unusual, Mother. What is it?
I want to see you alone.
Well, that's impossible at the present moment, Mother. Impossible.
But, Richard, I have something very important to tell you.
Miss Minter, please, what did you do with those papers in the Randall murder case?
Richard, I have a surprise for you.
Oh, you're going home. Oh, splendid. Oh, Mother, please, can't you see that I'm busy with Miss Minter? Miss Minter, busy, please. Busy.
Busy.
Mother, your suspicions hurt me. Now, what possible objection can you have to Miss Minter?
Well, I don't like her wiggle.
Her what?
Her wiggle, her walk.
Oh, I hadn't noticed it. Miss Minter, wiggle. That is, walk, please. Oh, that will do. Never do that again during business hours. Never. Now, come, Mother, come. Run along like a good little girl, and I promise you the only thing that she'll wiggle is her corona.
But, Richard, now we must have our talk. You'll send for me when she leaves?
I will, Mother. I will, if you'll promise not to come until I send for you.
All right, Richard, dear. Remember, I trust you.
Since when? Now, Miss Minter, where were we? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Remarkable speech of Richard Smith in the Randall murder case. The eminent lawyer. Oh, my word. Why, that's a picture of me. Why, you couldn't tell me from the murderer. You know, I could sue a firm like this, sue them for libel. Come, to work. Dictation. Take a letter. You ready?
Shoot?
Dignity, please, Miss Minter, during office hours. I'll try it again. Are you ready?
Yes, Mr. Smith.
That's better. Mr. George Spelden, Elizabethtown, New York, dear sir. Got that?
Just a minute.
Miss Minter, what is the matter?
Mr. Smith.
Mr. George Spelden was the name, Elizabethtown, New York, dear sir. I am in receipt of your proposition, offering me $1,000 to assist you in the defense of your client accused of dear me, what was that accusation? Murder. Don't tell me. Your suggestion that 2 weeks in the country would be almost a vacation. Action. Period. We'll make the fee $2,000 and cut the vacation. Gleaming lakes and rose gardens do not appeal to me, as I am a businessman. Strictly business.
Strictly business.
Gleaming lakes and rose gardens. That's a pretty thought. Pretty flower. That letter can wait, Miss Minter. Take a note. Miss Lucille Darling, the Vanderbilt Hotel, New York City. Have you got that?
Just a minute.
Take your time, Miss Minter. Take your time. My dear Miss Darling, I called at your apartment last Tuesday night 4 times between the hours of 8 and 12. When you make an appointment with me, you should not fool me. Will you please return my blue silk pajamas,
Mr. Smith.
which I loaned you for the art students' ball? Very disrespectfully, Richard... But you know my name, Miss Minter. I don't have to tell you. We'll call it a day, shall we? It's been a very hard day, too.
I wonder, do you feel like a cordial?
Very cordial.
Oh, you little wisecracker. You may wiggle for me if you like. Yes, that'll do. Mother was right. A very dangerous woman. Doubly dangerous. Andrews. Oh, Andrews. Andrews, bring a cordial, will you please?
Sorry, sir, but there's not a drink in the house. Mrs. Mantle's orders, sir.
Oh, how stupid. But you weren't thirsty anyway, were you?
No.
But she didn't say anything about nothing being on the hip.
Good old Andrews. Your Andrews is a perfect container. I mean, retainer. Bring some glasses, will you, Andrews?
Yes, sir.
Well, you said you'd give me a day's trial. How do you like my work?
A little rough, but sincere. You consider yourself engaged.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrews. Thank you. You're quite sure that this is fit for a lady?
That'll fit anybody, sir.
Say no more.
Will you want me any more this evening, sir?
Not this evening.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Da-dee-da-da-da-dee-da-da-da. Loose moments. You know, Miss Minter, all great men must have their moments of relaxation.
And the greater the man, the greater the moment.
Are you suggesting anything?
Anything.
Do you like dancing?
I love dancing.
Is that so? Loose moments.
Madeline, my Madeline, the skies are somber all.
What have you got on tonight?
Nothing I can't get out of. Why?
You know, you and I and Jesse James were just made for each other.
Oh, really?
Yes. I wonder, will you meet me tonight at 10?
10? Where?
The lounge in the Hotel Astor. We'll have a little supper, we'll have a little dance, and... Oh, you have a pretty mouth.
Oh, I like your mustache.
Really? Well, shall we introduce them? Oh, Mother. I see you have on your rubber heels again. Miss Minter just met with a serious accident. Yes, Minter. These things are very painful, but they must be endured. There. You feeling better?
Yes.
So am I. Miss Minter's just leaving.
Yes, thank you. Will you need me tomorrow, Mr. Smith?
At 10. 10 at the Astor.
What's that, Richie?
Huh? Oh, I said 10 o'clock.
You said Astor.
Did I? Yes, I asked her to come at 10.
Well, I wish you, good night.
Oh, a very, very, very good night.
Richard, I want to talk to you about something of great importance.
Oh, this is an outrage. The idea of leaving important letters like this laying around on my desk. Andrews!
What has happened?
Oh, I told you. You know I told... Of course and now look, now it's happened.
Where are you going?
I'm going downtown on business. Andrews, my hat, my stick, yes.
You're not going out of this house
I
tonight.
have to, Mother. You don't understand. This is a matter of life or death. Andrew, if anybody telephones to me, you tell them that I've gone. Yes,
He
sir.
won't. You haven't gone.
Ah! Mother, would you stoop to do a thing like that?
I'd do anything to keep you from going out.
You don't seem to understand. This is for Mrs. Roach, Mrs. Cochran Roach.
I don't care what kind of a roach she is.
But I'm handling all her private affairs.
Well, you can do it in the daytime, not at night.
Her husband has threatened to shoot her, and if he does that, I'll probably lose my fee.
And if you go, you'll probably lose your wife. Let me see that note.
Never. This is private.
You mean it's an alibi? Andrews, take Mr. Smith's hat and stick. Now, Richard Smith, sit down. And you listen to me. You know I'm fond of you.
Well, anybody can see that, Mother.
And you promised Madeline, as long as she was away, that you'd conduct your business here and never go out at night.
A lawyer's life, Mother.
You're the first one to regret it if you broke your promise to her.
And a doctor's life.
And you did it because you know how weak you are after 8 o'clock.
The public demands that a certain...
You wanted her to have a happy, contented holiday.
I certainly did.
Well, that's the reason you're not going out tonight.
Oh, I'm not going out.
Not as long as I'm here to prevent it. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Well, in that case, Mother, you win, with a couple of pounds to spare.
Richard, I dare say you'll think I'm a very foolish old woman.
Oh, no, Mother, no, not old. A little foolish, perhaps, but certainly not old.
Thank you. I bought you a little present today.
You bought something?
Uh-huh.
For me? Well, the idea. Well, what was it?
Yes.
Well, is it animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Just a little reminder. It'll make a wonderful companion piece to old Madeline.
Baby feet.
Baby's footsteps on the stairs. Baby's footsteps on the stairs. I hear them now. Those little feet. Pitter-patter on the stairs.
Oh, Ma.
Yes, Richard. That's my secret ambition. To hear the patter-patter of little feet.
Oh, Ma.
Oh, Reg. Richard, you're now independently successful, and there's no further need of economy. And
Now, Mother, don't flatter.
Oh, Richard, I must hear the pitter-patter of little feet.
All right, Mother. I'll make a note of it. And tonight, I don't care what happens to Mrs. Cochran Roach. Andrews? Oh, you see that, Mother? My voice is gone again. I've been talking altogether too much.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Isn't there something I can do?
No, just let me stay in here quietly and alone and rest all by myself. Andrews, my dressing gown.
Yes, sir.
Now there, Mother, doesn't that prove to you that I can be trusted?
I do trust you,
Yes.
Richard. I do.
Well, good night, Mother.
And I'm going to look in on you every now and then to remind you of it.
Yes, you look in and I look out. Well, good night, Mother. Good night.
Oh, and I have a surprise for you a little later on.
Oh, that's splendid. Good night, Mother.
Well, I'm good enough to tell you what it is.
Well, you see, if you tell me, it won't be a surprise.
Oh, you dear ridiculous boy. Oh, I'm so glad you're in a good humor tonight. Oh, I'm so happy. Pitter-patter, 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 pitter-patter.
Well, could you close your mouth long enough to tell me what you're waiting for?
Yes, sir. I didn't want to tell you in front of Mrs. Mantle, sir, but there's a young lady waiting to see you.
A young lady?
Yes, sir.
To see me?
Yes, sir.
What kind of a young lady?
Well, sir, I should say a very pleasant young lady. Blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'2", 106, and all around 34 with...
That'll do. If I want to know anything more about the young lady, I'll find it out for myself. What is all around 34? What's she want?
Business, sir. She was sent by a mutual friend.
You know as well as I do that it's long after business hour. And besides, my voice is gone again. I won't see anybody.
I know, Mr. Smith, but I couldn't come any other time. Can't you see me?
Why, who said I couldn't see you? That will do, Andrews.
Yes, sir, I thought it would, sir.
Pardon me, but haven't I seen you somewhere?
Well, that depends. I may not have been there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see that one. But I know your face. I'm sure that we must have met.
Well,
No, don't tell me. I'll get you in just a minute, yes. Won't you sit down?
thank you.
Yes. Oh, I'll get you, yeah. I know your face. No. Why, it's Miss O'Dare.
Yes.
Diane O'Dare. My favorite screen actress.
Really? How nice.
I feel that we should be very, very good friends. I've seen so much of you.
What?
Oh, I mean, I've seen you so often.
Oh, I'm afraid you're making fun of me.
Not at all, not at all. Diane O'Dare. Well, what can I do to you, for you, Miss O'Dare? Andrews, the man, he said something about a mutual friend.
Yes, your new secretary, Kitty Minter, advised me to come and see you.
Oh, you're a friend of Miss Minter's?
Yes.
Oh, well.
And oh, Mr. Smith.
I think you're a perfectly wonderful man.
Really?
I mean, in your business.
Oh.
Everyone's talking about the wonderful speech you made in the Randall murder case.
Oh, they're talking about it, are they?
Yes.
Well.
The one about lonely wives.
Yes, it was very good. That came right from the heart.
And that's why I came.
Yes?
Of course, you're a murder lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, I specialize in murders. You haven't murdered anybody, have you?
Well, no, not yet. That is,
Well, of course, I don't believe I could be very much assistance, you see, until after the crime was committed.
Oh.
I only thought, on account of your feeling for lonely wives.
Yes?
You might get me a divorce from my husband.
A husband?
Uh-huh.
A husband?
Yes.
That's different. Well, as a matter of fact, Miss O'Dare, I thoroughly and strongly disapprove of divorce. My specialty is murders.
Oh, but this would be such a little one.
No.
Just a nice, quiet, sweet little divorce.
You do not realize that modern civilization is founded on the unity, those eyes. I don't suppose you mean that.
Mean what, Mr. Smith?
Why, that come and get me expression in them.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, what a pity. You know, I can hardly believe that you're married.
Well, I'm not very much. That's why I want the divorce.
Your husband is giving you trouble?
He's not giving me anything. He's an actor.
A bad actor?
Not exactly. He's really quite good on the stage.
Oh, what an alibi to get out every night.
Well, I don't mind Felix going out. The trouble is that he doesn't come in.
You mean to say that he leaves you all alone all night? Every night?
Well, no, not every night. And I can't stand the uncertainty. I'd be so much happier if he'd always come home when he's through at the theater. Or if I could depend on his staying out.
You poor little woman. I'll see what I can do.
No.
Do you like dancing?
Oh, I love it.
You love it?
But wouldn't we be rather crowded dancing in here?
Well, oh, that's not a bad idea. Why couldn't we adjourn to the Whoopee Club?
No?
You know, you and I and Jesse James were just made for each other.
Oh, I couldn't. My husband's terribly jealous.
He is. And yet he leaves you alone and lonely?